Hey. What's going on? Happy Saturday, guys. Happy weekend. Nice to see a bunch of you here early. It's Austin. Welcome to the stream. Carol, Flower, Sosich. Good to see you guys as always, Sosich. I will try my best not to crash it. So that was the reason that I didn't create an event ahead of time on YouTube and Facebook and all that crap. I wonder if Restream has been having some problems. So I figured I'd try just starting it when it started. We'll see how it goes. Also, big Discord update, something that I feel like most server creators have been asking for, is the event feature. And last night I was just scrolling through it and it popped up. And so yeah, I'll be scheduling them in Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, feel free to jump in there. We chat about indie games and music, a lot of good lo-fi music. So yeah, that's a thing. Exclamation point Discord. It is dog. She just laid down. I'll pick her up. Come here, buddy. Oh, she's growling. Buddy. The world wants to see you. The world wants to see you. Hey, hello world. What's this paw doing? Huh? What's the dog doing? Everyone thinks you're so cute. Thought she was gonna give me a kiss. I love dog kisses. Call me gross, but I love when dogs kiss me on the face. Press E to pet the dog. Spam E. So we're gonna get right into the game. Please, OBS, I'm begging you, don't crash. Don't crash. Actually, it's not OBS that crashes, it's the stream. But since we're gonna be watching the mix next at... she has a giant pillow on the floor. And right now she's digging in it. Here we go, live video tour of my office. Just digging. What is she doing? Oh, oh. One circle, and we're done. Hey, buddy. All right. Hope I didn't make you too dizzy with the first-person perspective there. You like to give them... Oh, I kiss them everywhere. I kiss her belly when she's like rolled over like this. Almost everywhere. I love to kiss her. Her head is so puffy. You just like sink your face into it. So yeah, we're gonna get into this quickly because we do have the mix showcase coming up at 1. Actually, the last one I checked was 4 hours. We're not gonna be here for 4 hours. I'm not gonna be here for 4 hours. I'll be here until 2, and then I've got to get to work. So we'll watch it together until 2. I've got my tea, obviously. I've got my snacks ready, my nuts, and yeah, it should be a good time. All right, the moment of truth. Yeah, she is a gamer dog. Loves to sit here and game with me. Only when my wife's not around, though. If Hannah's home, the dog is with her. Guaranteed. Okay, did we make it? Did we make it through the switch? Drop spam emojis. You can spam here, I don't care. She's like a cloud with legs. Ooh, that's hot. I was thinking when I got my tea how underutilized my Google Home speaker is. Making sure that one didn't go off. The stream lives, awesome. All I use my smart speaker for is setting timers and listening to music. That's it. All I use it for. I know some people like have elaborate setups, lights and everything in their house. That's not me. I use it for tea timers, I use it for listening to music, and I guess like semi-reporting to the NSA and federal government all of my thoughts and conversations. That's just a natural byproduct. It's still up, let's go. I have added chat on the screen, just in case somebody watches back and they're like, what are these guys even talking about? So your words will live on in infamy forever if you're here today. Adan, also great to see you. If you don't know Adan, he's been a longtime member of our community. I want to say like one of the first 100 subscribers. We met on Reddit. This is starting to sound like a love story. We met on Reddit. I loved roguelites. He loved roguelites. But Adan makes awesome music. Sometimes we're fortunate enough to have it shared in our Discord server. And he also did, if you were here for the first like 5 or 7 minutes of the waiting screen, he did that music. I think I'm gonna try Nightmare difficulty. So I would say this is like 75% completion. Also, I forgot, I haven't played this in so long, I booted up my controller, but I don't play, I play KBM on twin stick shooters. Any of you guys heard of Bright Memory Infinite? I was playing that one yesterday, and it's pretty fun. It's a first-person indie shooter, actually. Like a story shooter. It's pretty cool. Has some jiggly graphics that I'll talk about in my video next week. Some jiggly physics. 64, do you remember that because of like Nintendo 64? Or do you just have an incredible memory? Bright Memory Infinite has a lead female character. Pretty interesting, like, espionage story. It is released, isn't it? Hold on. I think it released yesterday. I'm pulling up the store page on Steam. Because there was an original version just called Bright Memory, and this is the fully fleshed out version. And if you had Bright Memory, this is free. This is like an update to it. It came out on Thursday, actually. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Graphics are surprisingly good, I thought. Sorry, I'm just sitting idle here. Okay, if we're... How much health does Lewis have? I forget. We're going on a nightmare run. I want as much health as possible. Lewis and Jeff have, like, the best health. If I'm going on a hitless run, I would definitely do Mumba. Because he's just so fast and agile. He only has 2 hit points, but if you're trying for hitless, then that doesn't really matter. You don't remember being too impressed. Well, if you still have... Assuming you weren't playing a demo, if you downloaded the original Bright Memory or bought it, you should be able to upgrade to Infinite for free.
About time.
I think last time I played this, I was trying to get it with Jules, and I just couldn't do it. And then as soon as I turned the stream off, I beat it like immediately. Oh, you tried the Steam demo. Okay. Then you will probably not get it for free. Ooh, that was close. What if we do Nightmare Mode and Hitless at the same time? Probably not. Well, it's definitely not probable. Is there a secret here? No. That room sometimes has chests. So I think all the enemies take more hit points in this mode. I'll come back for that. That's a challenge room. You're showing a friend of yours clips of Tom Fox Oblivion playthrough. After you posted the one the other day in Discord, I went back and I was like watching his videos in order of viewership, and his most popular one is like a Smash character reveal reaction, or I think it was Smash game reaction, announcement reaction, I should say, where he was like freaking out, obviously like in a joking manner, but I thought it was really funny. Oh boy, here comes Chunks. Austin, dude, you are a goat. 27 plats. Someone just rang my doorbell. Do people... I don't understand people that do that still. Like, unless I'm expecting you, I'm not going to answer the door. Oh, I didn't see that one. The Sans costume. I don't don't get what those things are. I guess they're just like nests. They look disgusting though. They look like bloody pimples. Where did I get hit from? Malarkey. And now chunks too. This dude sucks. He's really hard to kill. You can just, like, I'll just keep running from him. I'll go to this room, and then when you come in here, he will not come in here. Yeah, Austin, what's the most difficult plat you have? I have 6 perfect games on Steam. I used to 100% some games on Xbox, but now that I don't have my Xbox anymore, I don't know which ones I had. Smokeback, welcome back. Welcome back, Smokeback. It is a roguelite. It came out late September, maybe, early October, from Milk Bar Lads, and the publisher is Two Left Thumbs, who is a indie game YouTuber, actually, and this is his first game that he ever published. We don't have any money. Maybe that's what's... Okay, so I have noticed in the difficult run, you get a lot less money, or there's less chances to get money. But if we kill chunks, we do get a good chunk of change. So we'll try it. He's just so... Oh, he's so hard to dodge sometimes. You, like, almost have to wait for him to try to hit you, and then move. He almost trapped us there. I don't know what that was. He's doing some crazy parkour moves. I'm gonna go in here. He will follow us into the key room, though. It's gonna take a while, but I just want his money. I'm mugging him for his money. I did feel like, though, in the difficult run that I beat, there were more secret rooms to discover. There were like 2 on the first floor, which is unusual. Ooh, you almost had it. Those of you who play on PC, do you like to play twin stick shooters with controller or with keyboard and mouse? Because I know Leon at I Love Indies always plays with a controller. I just like being able to move my mouse around, like, I don't know, it feels more fluid. Hey Dan, congrats on the 2nd plat. What game? Psychonauts 2? What was there just like one outrageous thing that you had to complete? We'll go strength, because we need to do more damage. Yeah, using I think mouse is much easier. Looking for secret rooms. Still haven't seen any. I guess there is this path down here that we haven't taken. A cool name, Studio. So I actually didn't understand what that name was in reference to. Someone told me. Was it you, Flower? Is it a Clockwork Orange? Okay, we may find some gold in these pots, but the best pots are the ones that are... There's actually some gold pots. Actually, a big... You might not have seen this since the last update, but the damage used to be in, like, 1s, 2s, and 3s. Now it's, like, in the 20s. There is a secret there. I saw it. Glass eye, shots hone in. Yeah, that's a good one. Why not? I just want to find... I want to find a golden jar, because they give you like 150 to 200 gold. They are goated. Oh, I need to go do the challenge room, but I haven't even found a good gun. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, let's hear your Black Friday sales hopes. Also, any fun stories in the past from Black Friday? One time, my sister and I camped out, not camped out, we did take camping chairs to Target, camping chairs and Snuggies to get this TV that's behind me, or to my side, that you can't really see on the camera right now. But yeah, we waited for like 5 hours on Thanksgiving night. Was fun. My cousin brought us some hot chocolate while we waited. This is gonna be close. We might actually do it. Yes, yes. Okay. And that gave us a lot of money. Ammo drops become more frequent. That's a new item, I think. So this game's been out for like a month. Maybe a month and a half, and they've already done like a big content update. New items, new weapons, I think. I think we'll take both of these. Why not? I was traveling back into town on Halloween, got home at like 10 p.m. and had to run upstairs and boot this up because there is an achievement for playing it on Halloween. Your first one was Titanfall. Titanfall 2. Ooh, and the one this week was Mirror's Edge Catalyst. That's awesome. Whoa, I hate that. It spews the little jellies, or the little, I call them jellies. They look like little, I don't know what they look like, little balls of jelly. But it spews them in the air, sometimes right at you, like they're unavoidable. Also, these coins are gonna disappear so fast because we're in difficult mode, so. Let's see if we can get around to that heart. Ooh, ooh. No, well, okay, we got the heart. Was rough. This is the alternate path for getting like full completion. We're not gonna do that on difficult mode. Nope. Get all the Psycord AMD cards and things like that. I've never played Psychonauts. It looks like an interesting game. I've just never played it. Oh, that is clutch. I can't, is that at ground level? Sometimes they are, sometimes they're way up in the air. I'm scared. Is that gonna hit me? This room doesn't have any enemies. Just the old ball and chain. And this is new. Shoots radioactive projectiles that deal damage to anything nearby. Of course, we're gonna get that. Groovy. Yeah, the tips in this are they're just memes. Like, maybe 1 in 10 is an actual tip. Did I miss when I knew he said they like going to the bar. I missed the Tiggle Obidius part, but that is evident from their characters. I actually didn't see the witch, but that's the one that stands out the most. Was close. Oh, I was like, I forget how to switch weapons. It's shift. We're just gonna use the regular gun for now. A lot of knockback damage. Also, Lewis, this character has perfect aim. Like, there's no variance in his shots. Where you aim is where it hits. Unless you're using a gun that has, like, big spread. Or a wide spread, big spread. I don't know, that sounds dirty. I never buy the guns because you just, like, you find good stuff. I have not played Doki Doki. I've had a couple friends recommend it. One friend recommended it to stream, and I've had other people tell me, like, don't do that. We're not gonna do it, but I would still like to check it out. I need to find secrets because I need, like, as much money as possible. Oh, here comes Chunks. I heard him. Also, if I like a gun, I try not to use up all the ammo because, oh boy, not what I meant to do. Although, if you're in a room with enemies, Chunks does move slower. So, like, it's kind of okay. You just have to avoid a lot of enemies. Alright, I'm running low on ammo in that gun. Give it a rest. Oh boy. I want to take out Chunks before taking out those two because, like, I'm knocking him back. That's how slow he's moving. Well, there goes one. He takes so long to take down in this mode. Holy cow. Got him. Finally. Give me that money. Give me your lunch money. Okay, this isn't bad. This is not bad. Carol, I want to play that so badly. I need it. I need it. Also, I need some ammo refills. Like, more than I need to play Death's Door, I need more ammo. But I think only enemies... Oh, what? Where did they come from? I was like, why are my shots turning around? It was because they were trying to home in on the enemies behind me. Here's the witch. This is where you'll see the Tiggle biddies. X marks the spot. Yes. We're for sure buying this one. That one is pretty good. But I feel I'm gonna need the weapons a lot. Yeah, Death's Door is coming. Is it coming to consoles this month? I feel, is it the 27th or the 28th? We talked about it on Thursday. I have bad streaming memory. Flower, for your sake too, I hope that Unpacking gets a bit of a discount. I really liked it. Okay. I feel like there's a gun store there. I still haven't found the key. Oh. Duh. Why did... Yeah, I'm just gonna buy full health. I'm not gonna take any chances. We probably only have time for one run anyway. So why would I risk it? Because the mix next starts at 1. Dang it, there was a heart in here. 2 hearts, come on, I just wasted my money. I hate that. I'm so frugal, even in video games. And another one! You're kidding me. Oh wait, that's because we bought the heartworm item. And an ammo drop, we do need that. That only gave us 11, seriously? Let's get the key. November 23rd. I'm sure that will be on many people's Games of the Year lists. I know that Get Indie Gaming did a special review of just that game because he was so impressed with it. Which is rare. Like, he doesn't do a lot of straight up reviews. What is this? This is like more damage from something. I might just use up the rest of this gun. It's not that good. It's cool because it's new, Also, can you guys like slow down? Jeez. But yeah, this gun does way more damage. They're so fast. Oh, that's a new enemy. The Big Knight. I have not seen that one before. He's getting knocked back a ton. Also taking a lot of damage. I don't have a gun anymore, so once you run out of ammo in a gun, it's gone like for good. I'm not gonna get this. Darn it! And you don't get any gold either, which sucks. That dude took way too much damage. So these rooms are really only doable after like level 1 if you have a non-starter weapon. Well, I should pay attention to that. Where am I going here? Actually, I'm gonna check this room because there might be not the jars I was looking for. This boss is, there might be a heart in there actually. I guess I should destroy all the chests just in case because I have heartworm. There's always a chance that a heart's gonna drop. There's not gonna be a doctor on this level. It's which gonna be done once Steam Deck drops. That is true. Like Switch and consoles are usually so far behind, and if you can have it on a handheld and a dockable, it's dockable, right? Why wouldn't you use it? I guess like the biggest thing is it's what, like double the weight? I think the ergonomics look better in the Steam Deck. That's my opinion, but I like the beveled edges. Okay, I think enemies maybe move faster in like this difficulty too. These are booking it. Okay. So I think we've got him down to like maybe a third of his health. That dude takes a lot of damage. Yes, a heart. Let's go. Go away. This is a new attack pattern too. Weird. So maybe bosses get new attack patterns when you go to harder modes? That would make sense, I guess. You have 29, is that pounds? That symbol, is that pounds? You have 29 something worth saved up. That's a lot of gold points. I've recently gotten into, so Steam has like trading decks, or trading cards, decks of trading cards that you earn by playing games, if a game has them like equipped. Recently I've gotten into selling ones from games that I didn't really enjoy, and buying ones for games that I did enjoy. And it gives you like a little achievement, it gives you some, I guess some Steam clout. But I've gotten some kind of cool ones. I think I got the one for unpacking actually, because I really enjoyed that game. I think I did The Binding of Isaac. The Ascent, that's another game that I really liked this year. Did I mention on the last stream that I want to do a tier list of my, like all the games that I've played this year? In a stream, probably like mid-December, I'll do that. I will never have enough money for that. Move faster while jumping. This is the only one that's like worth something. But I'll probably just save it for the there should be a doctor on this level. Oh, I thought they hit me already. These guys are a pain. But I have 2 hearts. 3 hearts. Yeah, the item pickups, like ammo, health, they all last so much. You bastard. They all last so much less time in this difficulty. Are you serious? Get wrecked. Stupid rabbit. I would like to just like have all the graphics like already assembled for the games that I've played, and then kind of let you guys choose like in what order I rate them. This is not the room that I want to see this guy in. Not even a little bit. Maybe this one. This is nice and open. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Okay, I'm going back in. He trapped me into it. And back out. There is a chance that you can like kill him as you're exiting the room and lose all the gold, which is really frustrating. Like you kill him and then you immediately step out of the room on accident as you're backing out. I have done that once, maybe twice. Oh, he almost trapped me. Dude, beat it. Alright, seriously there we go. Need to find the doctor and get my damage upgrade. We do have a lot of cash though, so that's nice. Secret here? Nope. Sausage, you have piqued my curiosity. Steam cards are the worst thing ever. And the reason why there are so many cheaters winning games that are never getting played. Ask me more. I'm curious. Please tell me more. Nick, welcome. Hope you're having a great weekend, man. Nick, I have been thinking about you the last couple days. I've been meaning to message you. How many children do you have? I feel like I've missed an occasion. I don't want to like, yeah, I don't want to say anything on stream, but I have been thinking about it. And Dan, you didn't know Steam cards were a thing? You can, so if you get all the cards for one game, you can craft them into a badge. Yes, of course we're gonna take this. Actually, this might be new too. Finding all the new stuff today. Oh, there's an enemy. And a free heart. Sick. The doctor's in, baby! 3 girls with the one on the way. Okay. Which is... I'm just gonna message you. Oh man, I thought we had enough for 3. We'll hold on to this for an item maybe. Maybe we'll find something good along the way. These guys suck. I hate them. Get out of here. Get away from me. There we go. Secret? Secret? Nope. Ah, I did see a secret. Right? Yes. Stomping boots. You can only jump once. There are items that let you jump more than once, but like that stomping boot item that I just got feels kind of useless. We're doing... Why? You know what? I'm not gonna say how we're doing. I always feel the need to gloat about like how good we're doing. Just in case you didn't realize, we're doing really, really well right now. And an ammo drop. That's clutch. Lots of hearts. Might be able to do this with this. Coach Steve, what's up? Oh, this is that buy 3 get 1 free. When you play the game or idle, there's a chance that you get a foil card that sells for a lot of money. Some go for... No way. Do they actually go for that much money? I just sold a foil card for $1. Which is still in the grand scheme of how much they usually sell for, like 5 to 10 cents. It's a pretty good chunk of change. They hoard all the games they can and idle them for drops. Dang, that is kind of sucky. Oh, I have to take out the heart. Okay, that was a 1 hit. That was a 2 hit. This is a much stronger weapon. Yeah, see... 1 hit. Yeah, buy 3, get 1. You can also go down to your items here if you ever forget what one does. Cordelia is the shopkeeper. Cordelia is everything. Shopkeeper, the nurse. Cordelia is life. Yes! These are the ones that give you a lot of money. How much? Only... Wow. They really nerfed that too in the hard mode. Okay, no more hearts. Steve, did you really do that? Did you crack your screen? Since you unlocked the hardest character. Meaning the character is hard to play with, or it was the hardest to unlock? I'm curious. Do a little aim lab training here. I feel like we're just going in circles, but... Seriously? That's why I hate these little things. That just hit me out of nowhere. Does one of my items have a chance to stun? Because those rabbits definitely got stunned. Yes, I need that. Oh, don't hit me. What are we on, the 3rd floor? Yes, let's go. We're running out of time is one of my favorite Simple Plan songs. We're running out of time. She Sees Red? Has anyone else played that? I don't think I've even heard of that. The other Lost. Is there a new Lost in this update? Hate this clown. You have to like time your shots for when he hits the ground. Oh, that was quick. Round 2. Also, guys, if you missed it the other day, Eldest Souls is a ton of fun. I thought it was really fun. We'll definitely be playing that, probably next Thursday, actually. Nick, you haven't played it. Flower, you think you've heard of it. Hextech Mayhem? Yeah, I don't play too many rhythm games, although Clang 2 was a lot of fun. What that one did differently, though, is like it kept the same patterns. Like, I played on keyboard and mouse, and you had to like swing like this a lot, like around and around the screen. Yeah, Clang 2, I really like that one. But it's like, it changes every time. So, one time you play, your pattern might start up here and you're going like this, the other time it might start down here. Like, every single time you play a song, it changes. It's procedural, I guess. That big blue guy is new. There used to be little... There probably still are little blue guys. They're kind of hard to hit. I wonder if I stand here. They're hard to hit because they're like up in the air. I did stun them. What item is doing that? Also kind of hard to target. I can't tell exactly where he is. Dang it! Okay, now he's gonna land right here. Oh my word. All misses. Seriously? Drop me a heart or something, dude. What is this? I can't remember what this item does. We might as well go for it. I am a little concerned about how it will control as well, Flower. A bit confused. These guys can suck it. Not a fan. Taking forever, too. That should kill him, right? No? There we go. Oh boy. These guys are fast. Especially when they do that crap. Oh, only 2 rounds. Unreliable angel. This has saved our butts in the past. So these guys, the purple puddles, they do hurt you. I learned that very early on. She sees red. That sounds interesting. A 30-minute movie with very limited choices. Another game just came out like that last month. The name is escaping me. I was hoping I could kill him while he was trapped in the corner, but no luck. Maybe now I can? Yep. Yeah, it was like a fully acted movie. Interactive, I guess. And you make decisions. That format, like, it's interesting to me because I love those kind of choose your own adventure books. I read a lot of them growing up and had a lot of fun with them. I think a lot of the success, though, like, depends on how good the acting is, which in an indie market might not always be the best. I can actually, as Lewis, hold 3 weapons. So definitely gonna take that. There's one item in the game that is so OP. What is it called? It allows you, for the first 3 seconds you enter a room, to not use any ammo from your guns, which is like a very precious resource. But for 3 seconds, especially if you have like a flamethrower, you can wipe out an entire room of enemies in like 1 second. It's so, as the kids say, it's goated. Super finger. Fires, triple the bullets, but decrease your fire rate. Yep, cool. Pew! Are you kidding me? No way. Can I not get that heart? You've got to be joking me. That is just cruel. Give me a heart and then trap it in the corner. Ooh, I bet the flamethrower shotgun on triple shots is gonna be nutty. Oh, it's the bandolier. It's the item that I'm thinking of. Glow sticks, that's new. Backup. Yeah, I've had that. Gunpowder. How much health do I have? 3? Is there... There's no nurse on this level. So I might as well buy ambrosia. I have so much money. I'm gonna get this just to have it. I haven't gotten it before. I have not played since the Halloween update, actually. Seriously? Seriously? And here comes Chunks. Let me get out of here. I would need to meet him in, like, this room. Oh, come on. Oh, my days. Well, okay, if worst comes to worst, I'll go get the ambrosia. Like, oh my gosh, please. Do not kill me! Oh, no! Oh, we're going down. Oh no, we're going down. Oh, I'm stuck. I already bought it? Oh, we're screwed. Oh, we're so screwed. Holy cow, my heart was like pounding. The unreliable angel did save us. This gun is killing me because it fires so slowly. Let me just buy the map. Make sure there's not a nurse here somewhere. A gun store. There's one more secret over there. Maybe we can get there. We really just need... Wait. Hold up. That chest... Oh, that chest showed up because I bought 3 things. What is it? Automatically destroys all the pots in a room once it's cleared. This is one of my favorite items too. Chunks, get away, dude! Oh, I mean, I guess I need to get rid of him, right? Yes. There's no place else to buy health. Alright, I know where the secret room is. I don't know why I'm still looking. Yes! Let's go! Still alive! We gotta hurry up though. We have 8 minutes before next starts. Oh wait, nope, I missed the secret room. Hold on. Be right back. Another heart? Here we go. This is the last floor, by the way. There's 4 floors and then the final boss. Lewis is the bomb right now. Lewis is killing it with me. Alright. I prefer this gun because it has like a longer range on it. The shotgun probably does more damage, but you have to be so close. I saw Black Clouds is good as well. See, there's another one I haven't heard of. There's so many games. So many games, so little time. I was watching, yes, David, one of my friends on Twitch last night playing Inscription. That looks really good. Dude. Not even a single hit. These guys can suck it. I do not like them at all. I'm just wasting my ammo. There we go. You have to like time it perfectly. I'm hoping for a heart in these chests, or an ammo refill is pretty good. No heart. I'm not gonna buy it. Ah. I might look and see if she has a flamethrower. Nope. The Quack's gun, you just like throw rubber duckies. It's funny. It's not a very good item. What boss is this? Light him up. I was like, how did I not get hit there? Kind of figured I would. Where's my lasers? Got him. And a heart. It's our lucky day. On to the final boss. This should be a dub on our... This is the first time I've tried this difficulty, Nightmare difficulty, and there's one more past it. What's our tip this time? Challenge rooms can net you some nice rewards. Duh. We're gonna explore this way just to see if any treasure pops out. Nothing. Wait. Oh, I was like, is that blocked? That's where you go if you want to do a looping run. You jump off the balcony. Back down to the first floor. We'll go this way and get our items. Lots of money. Tennis ball. Highly bounceable. Highly bouncy. Yes. Taking it. Ditching the shotgun. I prefer the billiard balls. Jelly bean box? Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Doesn't hold us back getting it at all. Enemies will approach you slower. Probably just gonna buy everything, right? Lowers, not that. This item is a lot of fun, like if you do a looping run and you have so much health. But not at this point, no. Chance of, yeah, do that. Buy Ambrosia, we'll get the free chest. There was a jelly bean there too. Backup, sweet. Alright, and we're off. I know what's in there. If you go through all the alternate rooms too, so if you go through 8 rooms instead of 4 on the way up, you can unlock the sarcophagus, the casket. Too easy. This is not easy. I'm sweaty. My instinct is to pick up those hearts even though I'm full health. Let me get the tennis balls out. Bam. Uh-oh. I don't think I've made it to the final boss on stream, and now we're doing it at this difficulty. I've been practicing. What can I say? I have played this game a lot. Probably like 20 hours maybe? Oh, and this is awesome because my shot's home in. So I'm hitting him for, yep, here we go. I don't even care that I'm getting hit. Game over. Cleared the game on nightmare difficulty. Unlocked a new difficulty, X must die. But is that all we unlocked? Kind of a bummer. I think all dogs are the same, Flower, in that regard. They want your scraps. They might not even know what it is, but they want it. Yep, good stuff. Well, 1 run, 1 achievement. Not bad. Not bad at all. X must die difficulty. I don't know who X is. And there's one character that I haven't unlocked. Maybe I have to beat it on X must die difficulty to get them? I know who it is because I got spoiled by the Steam achievements. That was kind of a bummer. I'm gonna bring it back to this for a second. Turn on some music so we're not just sitting here in silence. And I should have it already pulled up. But are they not live yet? Here we go. They are live. Just too much music at once. Maybe I should move all this stuff. Trying to figure out the best place to put cameras, chat. How was my trip? It was awesome. Thank you for asking. Yeah, my camping trip was a lot of fun. It made me want to go even more. Plus, we've been watching this survival show called Alone about people that they just drop off in these like harsh conditions and let them survive. That made me really want to go as well. Let me turn Spotify off. I am gonna turn the stream on. Get back to live.
What is poppin', everyone? Welcome to the Mix Next 2, our second annual end of the year showcase.
Oh, perfect
where we bring
timing.
you some of the dopest up and coming indie games created by talented developers from all over the globe. I'm your host, Justin Woodward, co-founder of The Mix, the Media Indie Exchange, and indie team in Terabang Entertainment, as well as an advisor of the Humble Black Game Developer Fund. I am with my beautiful co-host, Candace McKinney. How's it going, Candy?
It's great, Justin. You guys, I'm Candace, and I'm so excited to be here hosting The Mix Next 2 with Justin. So today we're going to be dropping a fire lineup of hot games from various genres. We're going to connect with
On their website, they've showcased like over 80 games that they're going to be showcasing today.
I can't wait to have...
I wonder if this will actually be 4 hours. That'd be pretty nutty.
For the finale, we will be highlighting some titles new and unfamiliar from Black game developers through our Black Voices in Gaming featurette.
Yeah, Mix Next stream is right now. Started just now. Also, hope you guys have got a snack. I've got, grabbing my nuts here.
Xbox has been amazing as well.
Hope it's okay to say that on stream.
And laptops for our production and more. Our fellow devs and publishers we got to give a shout out to and thanks who've been working with us all year. Tiny Build, Akupara Games, Assemble Entertainment, our Critical.
I'm only going to be here for an hour. If it goes on longer than that, y'all can stick around. I'll drop the link
Raw Fury, Whitethorn Games
in the chat.
We also have to give a huge shout out to our friends at Intel for their Game Dev Boost program, which helps developers get visibility and discoverability for their games.
I like when they start with the ads so we don't have to watch them during the program.
Broadcasting partner for this event, and they've been working with us all year and have been a great partner and have been supporting the Mix and Guerrilla Collective.
You guys, we've teamed up with Valve to showcase games from today's broadcast in order to support the devs. Be sure to check out
Valve. Also, if you watch the Thunderful showcase, this guy was in it for a minute.
These wish lists really
trying to get the tome from Mark Hamill.
Support the devs through the wish lists and also all the other platforms. Candy, we have stalled enough. So much information to get through.
Yeah.
But let's get cracking with our first set of games, beginning with Salt and Sacrifice from Ska Studios, the sequel to Salt and Sanctuary.
Starting with a banger.
Devs who I admire, and it was showcased at the Mix at previous events. And also, he's a staple in the industry.
We also have new gameplay from Drinkbox's Nobody Saves the World. It's an exclusive new trailer for Modern Wolf's Mecha Jammer, and the folks from Raw Fury will be taking us through Kingdom, Two Crowns Norse Lands. Let's get it.
That's a new update.
My name is James Silva, and this is Salt and Sacrifice. Salt and Sacrifice is a 2D action RPG set in the Salt and Sanctuary.
Who's played Salt and Sanctuary? I have not.
Of a marked inquisitor, a condemned.
I'll have to play it before this comes out, though.
By devoting their life to the pursuit and destruction of mages. Mages are twisted souls that have become corrupted by wild elemental energy, and only a marked inquisitor can put them down for good. As with its predecessor, Salt and Sacrifice has you exploring a treacherous world full of monsters, traps, and of course, testing boss battles. But Salt and Sacrifice also introduces mage hunts, multi-phase pursuits that extend throughout regions you've explored, which culminate in explosive, intense boss battles.
I'm surprised that none of you have played this. It's a really popular Metroidvania, right?
Hordes of minions to cover her escape, but our pursuit is undeterred. Once we've weakened her enough, we'll destroy her heart and plunder her remains.
The art style doesn't do a ton for me, but I've heard people like rave about the game.
And the like, which can be used to forge troves of unique equipment. Back in the Inquisitor base camp, we can craft ourselves some very nice Venomancer gear. A fashionable coat, a crossbow, a whip.
Steve, thanks for hanging out, man.
Daggers.
I sound just like someone you watch. That's not me.
I could return to the fray and
hope you have a great afternoon, man, or evening, wherever you are.
Purge more mages, but now more than anything, I think I'd like to show off this new set. Using a pale candle, I find a fellow Inquisitor's world to join. Fortunately, they seem a little on the tanky side, so that should complement my strategy, which focuses more on hit and run tactics.
Wait, so there's co-op in this?
Defenses, just not against my poison.
Is there random co-op? I'm confused.
Not be that interested in the signature Great Hammer I could forge from this Hydromancer's guts. I can use some of those same materials.
Was that boss Mike Wazowski too for Monsters Inc?
The world of Salt and Sacrifice is one of relentless adversity, but also countless styles and strategies.
Yeah, there's definitely co-op.
You may be bound to the Inquisition, but your choices are yours. Salt and Sacrifice is coming exclusively to PS4, PS5, and the Epic Games Store in early 2022.
Boo.
Hey everyone, I'm Nico, and I'm the lead developer of Glitched. Glitched
I've not seen
is a
this
massive
before.
RPG where the main character named Gus becomes aware of you as a player. It's not a fourth wall breaking RPG, it's an RPG where the fourth wall does not exist at all.
Yay, PS4, boo, Epic Games
Your
Store.
adventure starts when a glitch appears in Gus's hometown, and strange things start occurring as a result. You become friends with Gus.
He becomes aware of the
Work
Matrix.
together to solve the mystery of the strange glitches that are appearing all over the game world. During your travels, you'll venture to strange places while exploring a massive open world. The choices that you make on your journey will determine your essence. There are 6 essence personality types, each changing how Gus acts, how other characters treat him, and ultimately how the
Why was there a brown one? Everything was so colorful and then there's a brown essence?
If you play Glitched like a typical brave RPG hero, then you'll get the Zeal essence. Zeal Gus will act confident and won't ever back down from a fight.
This actually does look kind of nice.
Conflicts and avoid battling, and you'll get the Harmony essence. Harmony Gus will act more peaceful when meeting new characters, finding secret areas.
That's
If
me.
you do, you may end up
That's me in games. That's probably me in
Gus
real
is
life too,
quick to
though.
run away from conflicts and uses his wit to trick his foes. If you're someone who stops to
no,
read
that's
the
me.
in-game book,
Runs
trying
away
to
from
find a
conflict?
logical answer to all of your problems.
All day, every day,
you'll get
baby.
Insight is your essence. Insight Gus will tackle situations more analytically and won't jump into danger without a plan. If you use money and schemes to solve your issues, then the Conquest essence is a perfect fit. Conquest Gus
Bribes?
will be able to schmooze and charm his way through many situations. Last but not least, if your sole focus is on your destination, Bastion will be your essence. Bastion Gus will avoid distractions and push aside anything in his way. Each essence provides a unique adventure and adds a ton of replayability to Glitched.
I like these, I like the names of the essences. They're not like your traditional...
which you can use to patch glitches and fix his broken world.
I mean, empathy was maybe a
Gain
little
experience points by
traditional.
exploring, talking to characters, completing quests,
I'm all of them. I'm the mega
side
essence.
content like the Bebo Farm and Friendship system. You can progress the story by playing the content you like, and exploring the vast open world in whatever way you want. As you patch glitches, Gus will slowly learn the truth of it all. Will your friendship with Gus be strong enough to endure when he realizes he is nothing more than a video game character?
Seems very meta.
Coming to PC and all consoles. We'll be announcing a release date soon.
Hey, all consoles.
Wishlist Glitched on Steam and follow in-house studios on
It's like making... Headphones are making my face itch a lot today. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's the beard.
My name is Maurice and I'm the game director at Tiny Raw. Today I'm gonna give you like a sneak peek on what we have in store for Excel. So as you can see, you control Reed, and Reed is crash landed on this strange area called Excel.
Is this the...
and she's
I hope
trying
this
to
camera
figure
angle
out
is adjustable.
what
This is
actually
absurd.
is. As you can see in here, Reed is not your typical silent protagonist. Like, she will comment on everything that happens around her, especially like changing the environment.
Am I the only one who thinks I can get really old really quickly?
In Excel, we offer you a variety.
I mean, it adds some
puzzles. So they start
flavor,
out,
but
of course, super easy as the examples that we show in this video. But we actually are planning to add a certain extra level to it that we're not allowed to show quite yet.
Nick, you want this one? You do be liking some open world 3D platformers.
Hey, what's that shiny thing up ahead? Let's check it out.
As you can see, we're using a lot of the typical
It's a sword.
old school action-adventure camera perspective, but we like to switch it up and make the best use of our 3D camera.
I just want it like lower.
Combat is a huge part of our game, and we want to teach you moves over time. So in the beginning you will face off against rather simple and kinda silly dinbots, robots that are basically gone rogue. and you will do other things with your weapon as well as breaking walls and finding secrets, so backtracking is important as well. But along the line you will be able to dodge, roll, and actually use a shield to deflect incoming projectiles, similar to how you have experienced it in the past, but we like to kick it up a notch. You will actually be able to upgrade the sword, your shield, and gadgets that we have in this game, which are
So,
not...
I think I have to agree with you. It feels like a bit...
This is going to be pretty epic.
It feels a bit generic, I think.
Additionally, the game will feature dungeons as you love them, so make sure to wishlist Excel on Steam.
Like, it might not do anything wrong, but it
Keep an eye out
doesn't
for
look
the-
like it really does
for
much
Nintendo Switch, Xbox,
new or that
PlayStation.
interesting.
See you soon, guys. Bye.
Hi, I'm Daniel, assistant producer and senior QA at Drinkbox Studios.
I love the look of
Fellow
this.
QA person here at Drinkbox.
We're here to show you some gameplay of our action RPG, Nobody Saves the World.
You play as Nobody, who discovers that the evil Calamity has reawakened.
Wait, we were talking about this just a couple weeks ago.
Gone missing. You're trying to locate Nostramagus to get his help.
From the makers of Guacamelee.
Wand, which lets you transform into a bunch of different forms.
That's right. As your forms level up, they unlock
An
new
egg?
abilities and even more forms, which you can see here. They level up by completing quests, which are these little challenges tailor-made for each form that you do as you go through the game's many dungeons.
This does look really, really good.
Let's fast forward a little and take a look at one of those dungeons right now.
A blue
We're in this
mouse.
sort of gritty jail area called the Clank at the moment.
Right, and as you can see...
Wait, is it? This is co-op.
Online co-op. When you're in co-op,
Online.
it's a little harder to
I
comprehend.
wonder if it's going to be crossplay.
Daniel...
Also, don't know why that just popped up twice.
Together we make a pretty mediocre petting zoo.
Oh, a beautiful, mediocre pair of animals. I'll be able to unlock another ability for the rat if I complete one of the rat's quests. And there we go.
Smash the like button.
The rat's ranked up, and I've unlocked a new skill. This is one of my favorite skills in the game, Detonate Poison. The rat is really good at poisoning enemies, and this skill lets me basically blow up any enemies that are poisoned all at once. It's pretty powerful.
So one of the major concepts of Nobody Saves the World is that once you unlock customization, forms can equip abilities from all other forms. This lets you create a lot of really interesting synergies between skills. I'm just gonna go into the menu for a second, and I'm gonna give my horse the ranger's poison tipped ability, which makes all of my attacks apply poison. The horse's gallop ability lets it run around super fast and damage enemies it hits. So I'll be able to...
I like how the horse does like kicks with his back legs.
Nice. That's pretty great, but we can make it even better.
It's not just like
I can
chomping
create
down on
a quick
people.
cooldown, which will lower the time it takes to use Detonate
Doing
Poison,
actual horse
so I can
moves.
use it more often.
And I can put Status Explosion on my horse, so that I trigger an extra explosion immediately when...
Okay, we know how passives and actives work.
2
like-
explosions per enemy
do we
sounds
need all
pretty
this?
good to me for sure.
Oh yeah.
So this was just a couple of examples of how we could quickly synergize both our builds to play off each other, but there's so much more to discover in the final game.
Totally, and by playing in co-op, you basically double your opportunities of making wild combos happen.
Thanks for your time, everyone. We hope you check
So I guess
out
it's just
Nobody
2-player
Saves the World.
co-op.
It comes out in early 2022.
That looks really, really good. All Xboxes plus Game Pass. This is some chunky pixel art. Also, why is this trailer so much louder? That was just called Mecha Gamer? They didn't even talk about it.
Even before we released Two Crowns, there was already written down, you know, on a paper napkin somewhere that one of the settings we wanted to look into doing.
I love Raw Fury.
Culture.
I haven't played a bad game from them. I've played like 4 or 5, I think.
I think it was the perfect timing. We have this incredible artist, and they had this strong grasp of where we wanted to go visually, the fidelity. We also had a lot more time to lean into different tools within the editor that gave us a lot more abilities to expand on the seasonal effect.
Austin, thanks so much, man.
These longer winter nights,
Thank you for the host.
lights, longer summer days, and those little small nuances. Going through the forest.
Austin, what do you like to stream?
This row of these.
Do you stream indie games as well?
Creating this parallax effect as you walk through, and you can look really far back and see these. How can we give more choices to the player?
Giant hermit crab? I'm sold.
And chess has always been a game that I go back to and I think about when we are designing and thinking about new features, and how does this impact the player, not just when they complete the action, but how does it impact...
I love like Norse mythology and Norse themes.
When they're exploring.
I'm sure Nick is right there with me too.
They didn't have these heavily developed camps or castles in the way that you saw in medieval Europe. So they often had things are wood, so the walls are going to be weaker. So we had to try and figure.
It never felt like something that can be played long. What do you mean by that?
You have to
because there's been a lot of updates and additions to it, right? A few runs and you're done. Is it a roguelike?
Workers and your archers with shields. You can upgrade your characters. The workers start being part of your defense team. That's going to be a big one. That
tower defense of sorts.
Retool players to create new strategies that they couldn't use before.
The name of your younger daughter comes from Norse mythology.
The experience
That's awesome.
that I really hope players walk away with is that they really were pushed to think about what they're doing, think about.
I got you, Austin. That's cool.
Kind of just
thank you again.
Drawn into this experience, and they kind of forget about the rest of the world around them. Norselands is the best content that we've ever created. It has the most new features, and it challenges the concept of what is Kingdom, what is core to making the game feel fresh and new, but at the same time familiar and like an old friend.
I just like when games like come out and then they keep updating them.
Hey,
it seems to be one that a lot of people enjoy.
This is Lila's Skyark.
Ooh, I played the demo for this.
Lila's Skyark is an action-adventure game set in a colorful...
Hyperlight Drifter, right?
Quirky characters, puzzles, and secrets.
No, not Hyperlight Drifter. Resolution was their first game. I thought it looked like...
Boring sword,
semi-like
all kinds of things
Hyperlight Drifter.
that she finds on her way. Rocks, barrels, sheep, you get the idea.
Weird robots, too. Weird, like, machines in here.
Trouble has hit the island.
I think this is a beautiful game.
Supercomputer asks you to check out what is disturbing the spirits. So, we head out. Alchemy is the weapon of choice in Lila's Skyark. You can utilize stone souls, titan eyes, infinite branches, and more weird items to fight off
a lot of screen shake
and creatures.
I know that drives some of you crazy.
Defend the island and get
I think Adan, right? Adan hates screen shake.
With the right recipes and ingredients, we can
there's screen shake for picking up items.
Stash them in our backpack and head out for war. The Empire's airships have arrived, and with them...
This would actually... I think this would make me feel sick if I played it with this much screen shake.
Looks slow. Those soldiers know how to fight, and they come with heavy backup.
That's a big ship.
High up in the fleet, Viola has to face the generals.
What is this, violin rock?
Fierce boss fight, more heavy metal than you can stomach.
It's kind of sick music. You better be able to turn it off.
4 areas filled with plenty of wild encounters.
You better.
And puzzles. Every riddle solved and each battle overcome.
Yeah, Solar Ash is the game. Is that game?
To the next.
I was like, I know this is from someone that's made a game before. It's anyone played Resolution? I have not.
But beneath its joyful veneer lies a dark secret.
Leon really loves that one.
A secret that can only be solved at the lighthouse.
That's a pretty lighthouse.
For now. Head over to Steam and wish this Lila's Skyark to keep up to date on development.
Graffiti Games. There's a name that haunts my dreams.
Wait, one more thing. For Mixed Next Showcase, we are revealing that Lila's Sky Arc will come to Nintendo Switch in 2022.
Sick.
By now.
Graffiti Games published
just
Blue Fire.
So intense. Being a 2D action fanatic myself, I can't wait.
One that I can't wait to talk about in my tier list at the end of the year.
Features. It's just so awesome to see indies make dope sequels and that fresh newness.
Word life. Up next, we're going to share some new tantalizing
Who wrote this
that
script?
will be sure to make you reach for that dusty arcade stick and fumble your thumbs over those D-pads for some neo retro arcade challenges. We're
Do people talk like this? Am I like, do I stay inside too much?
We have an update from the Berserker Boy team, exclusive
The way she said that was like
coming for Samurai Gun 2
word
and a
life.
wacky competitive UFO title. And
Like, am I just sheltered? Do I just not talk to people at all?
Hi, this is Lauren, the developer behind Terrapemosaurus. I just recently released a demo of the game and I've received tons of helpful feedback.
This one looks cool. It's like a retro kind of Godzilla type game where you're just raining down destruction.
One of the things I've recently focused on improving is the Atomic Butt Slam. The Atomic Butt Slam now does damage based on the impact velocity.
That's what she said. Oh, Graffiti did Turnip Boy too? Well, okay, they redeemed themselves with that one.
Animation improves visual feedback to the player using a visual effect reminiscent of a meteor entering the Earth's atmosphere.
The epilepsy. Guard your eyes, Carol.
Butt Slam is powered up.
Don't look at the butt slam. Is this all there is to the game? I wish they'd show more than just the Dino butt slam. I mean, it looks cool. I just hope there's more to it than this. Can you eat people? Can you like run through the crowd and like shove their heads in your mouth as you're running? That would be awesome. Like a charged up attack where you're just like shredding heads off. That would be ideal. What's going on here? I didn't do it.
Another recent development is the addition of blimps. The player can attack the blimp to puncture
Can you not?
holes in its body, causing a flaming jet of hot gas to spew out. This jet will send the blimp on a death.
What is going on here?
The player may also throw civilians at the blimp in hopes of.
We're not even watching. Are we watching this in 1080? Yeah, we are. It's just like pausing to buffer a lot. Probably a $7 game. It better be. Seriously, what is happening here?
Thank you for joining me at Mixed Next
Okay, what?
Showcase 2020.
Let me refresh this. What's happening?
Invite everyone to play the demo of Terrapemosaurus.
There's only 70 people watching this? That's crazy. Okay, you can play as a sloth. That's cool. Wonder if he has like slower movement points. This is chaotic. That was a lot.
Hello, I'm Zoo. I'm the lead developer and pixel artist on
Berserk Boy? Oh, I guess it said it down in the right-hand corner, but I did know this one.
In store and showcasing some brand new environments and levels in the game. You start your adventure with Cave.
Afterlife dying to get back?
Dr. Genius's evil plan for world domination. And before you know it, you've gone berserk.
I played this one during Next
Berserk
Fest.
was inspired by the genre greats, bringing you a high-speed,
It was pretty fun.
modern
Mega Man-esque.
platforming experience with a retro feel. Explore the world whilst dashing, bashing, and crashing into enemies.
The combat was a little confusing in this one at first, I thought.
All while bopping to our original soundtrack.
It picked up after
Berserk Boy has
maybe
a unique
15 to
set of
20
forms
minutes.
You can change to on the fly, once you've unlocked them. So make sure you experiment and discover your favorite playstyle. Explore through and discover a beautifully hand-drawn pixel art world, each with various acts, secrets, collectibles, and even unlockable challenge missions.
It does have some collectibles like Donkey Kong.
Forms you get, ranging from combat opportunities and unique platforming challenges that only certain forms can get you past. We're showcasing the Ice Kunai form, where Kei harnesses his inner ninja and throws kunai instead of dashing into enemies to deal damage. He can also dash through certain obstacles, allowing him to get to areas your lightning form wouldn't have been able to reach. He can also attach onto certain parts of the environment, which means don't forget to revisit old stages once you've acquired a new form. You never know what kind of secrets you may have left behind. Each form plays a vital role in Berserk Boy, so you'll find yourself cycling through them often. You can also upgrade each form from the item shop in the World Hub, which allows you to unlock and perform devastating berserk attacks, dealing extremely
I don't know. I think this one looks pretty good. It looks like...
My goal with Berserk Boy has always been to make you feel like a superhero, as you travel through our lovingly
It takes a lot of inspiration from previous games, which is
aim high with fast times and
cool.
high scores, changing forms in order to defeat bosses,
but it's not going to be like a...
stand in your way.
I don't know. I think if you draw too much from like old inspirations, it's never going to be like a
to make this game a
groundbreaking, life-changing kind of game. Like it's going to be a game that people who enjoyed those previous games will play and probably enjoy, but it's not going to like...
We also really hope you
it's not going to attract a lot of new people.
Secrets and the extra missions that we have in store. I really hope you enjoyed what you saw today. Berserk Boy is set to launch in Q4 of 2022. We currently have a Steam demo live, so please make sure to give that a go. And
so the demo's still live, but when I played the demo, it kind of just felt like I was playing a budget version of Mega Man.
So if you want to keep up with all things Berserk, please drop us a follow. I
would just go play Mega Man or 30XX.
Thank you so much for your time, and go Berserk.
But if you like the look, play the demo for yourself and try it out. Rollers?
Yeah. Once upon a time, three...
Flower, I think you'd like this one a lot, if it's coming to Switch.
...to lay waste to the realm's woefully unprepared army. When all was but lost, a young squire took up the sword of his fallen...
But I don't think the first one came to Switch.
...of his goodness and bravery, the three warriors and their minions were vanquished. An epic tale, to be sure, but not the truth. The true story was that the realm was saved by a common band of misfits. But who in the realm would believe such a thing? And thus, a petrified squire found himself in the wrong place at precisely the right time to become the king. But that is not where the story ends. For one story's ending is just another's beginning.
Problem is, I don't want to be too loud too when I talk. I'll turn it to like here. That should be good. What do you think, Flower? I'm curious. Anyone else like pinball games? Growing up, I used to play like the ones that came standard on Windows. I used to play the crap out of those. Phantom Compass. Oh, I've heard of them because of the other one. So they've done another Rollers of the Realm. But I don't think it came to Switch. Aliens speak Japanese?
スーパー UFO ファイターは物理演算を生かした対戦アクションゲーム。プレイヤーは UFO を操作して
Austin, are you a pinball fan too?
自分のゴールポストに入れます。
I do hope it gets a Switch release. How hard can it be to port a pinball game to consoles? Like, you're already using triggers. It's a natural conversion.
ターゲットアイテムを探すフェーズから始まります。ターゲットアイテムが出てきたら、
So this is like a
お互いの
party,
ゴールへ引っ
like a
張り
party
合う
game?
奪い合いフェーズがスタート。ターゲットアイテムは収集で引っ張り上げましょう。相手に奪われてしまったら、パンチで妨害。ひるんだ相手から奪い返しましょう。腕に自信があるプレイヤーの方は、
It's like multiplayer crane game. You're trying to get...
おっと、 跳ね返ってしまいました。
Trying to get the plushie into your side.
こんな感じでゴールさせることもできます。ステージの中にはバトルが楽しくなる仕組みをいろいろと盛り込んでいます。ここでは紹介しきれないので、この先は実際に触って試してみてくださいね。ミニゲームもあります。その名もスーパーボール。カウントダウンするボールを相手陣地内で爆発させましょう。フレンドとオンラインでも遊べます。
Online co-op.
本編にはクロスプレイ可能なオンラインモード、世界観にフォーカスを当てたキャンペーンモードなど盛りだくさん。スーパー UFO ファイターは2022年1月13日、
Oh, January 13th.
電動スイッチと Steam にて発売。
The closest one we've seen yet.
よろしくお願いします。
I don't know, this isn't really doing much for me.
お試しください。
In fact, I would say it's not doing anything for me, but that's my opinion. What is this? A lot of perspective changes. This one looks interesting. Wait, is this a game that's already out? Really interesting, like, color scheme. Samurai Gun 2. I guess that is already out. Anyone played that? I gotta look that up. Because this looks like one that I do not care about. Oh, that's also on Switch. Yeah, it came out in 2019. So they're still updating that too? $15 on Steam. Not bad. Oh, Austin, you like this one. Here I am saying it doesn't look like anything I'd be interested in. Is it like a multiplayer? It kind of feels like a party game, but you're just pushing and pulling blocks. Trying to get kills. It is very colorful. So much so I'm like having to squint looking at the screen. It is, wow, it's so bright. That little, like, piano riff would get really old after playing this for at least an hour. I'm all about, like, recognizable soundtracks. But same thing... Yeah. After 2 hours, I would be, like, throwing my Switch out the window. Like Chris Tales, when you start a battle, it's always the same song. I mean, Final Fantasy's kind of that way, too. At least the early ones that I played. So why is it called Pushy Pulley if you're only pushying? Right, you're only pushing stuff. I don't see any pulley here. Did I like Chris Tales? Yes. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. It was a bit of a disappointment for me if I'm being real. Can I tell you why? Well, like, specifically, this just soured my mood. So I bought the collector's edition because I was super stoked. I thought the game looked awesome, and it does. This cute little Matthias plushie. Oh, his eyes are like shaking. Okay, but it also came with an art book that I was so stoked about. In the preview picture, we're not even watching this anymore. In the preview picture, the book is like up to here on Matthias, which would make it like almost a foot tall. Here's the book. Look at how small this is. I'm gonna set them both on like even playing field here. Not even close. In the picture, it was like up to here. It was huge. This book is like I could almost fit this in my pocket. It's so small.
History. We have a gaggle of more games on the way.
But first, we're going to hand it over to our friends
about to say
Burnout Riders,
geese.
who are going to dive
Gaggle
into a
of
savory
geese.
helping of RPGs of all shapes and sizes.
We will see you guys in a minute.
But yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. It didn't reach what I thought it could have. It was really slow. I thought the story was incredibly slow.
Together.
And I only made it to the second world.
I'm with the Burnout Writer podcast, and with me today are my amazing co-hosts.
Did you finish it?
Our podcast focuses on gaming, mental health, and social justice issues.
Wait, did Pushy Pulley come out today? Was that an announcement?
Today we're
trailer?
here to show off some amazing new tactics, RPGs, and turn-based video games. I know I'm excited for the RPGs. What are you guys excited about?
I just saw the gameplay for Goblins Oaken, and I have to say I was blown away. It's a gorgeous art style, and I'm a bit of a sucker for cute forest magical creatures.
You know, I actually played a bunch of the demo for Hero Games War Tales just a few months ago.
You didn't play Chris Tales? Did you watch somebody play it?
Skyrocketed. It seems like the game is going to be massive in its choices and consequences, and I cannot wait to dig in.
This guy talks with his hands so much, which I actually like.
Welcome to the
when I'm recording audio for videos, like when I'm reading my script, I talk with my hands so much. Like I'm always moving my hands. Dave from Save Decks does this all the time too, so I know I'm not alone. But like when I'm just talking to myself and like to the computer without the camera on, my hands are going everywhere. It's really weird because I don't talk like that in real life. Only when I'm reviewing or writing.
The greater the risk, the greater the
What game is this? I don't know why I was talking about that.
You have to be careful. Don't worry though, even if you die, you can unlock new content, cards, guides, and other surprises. The battles take place on a hex grid.
Hex, yeah.
To defeat the enemies while protecting your hero, collecting bonuses, and fulfilling side goals.
Chris Tales is on your Christmas list, so I don't want to like talk anyone out of playing it by any means. It's a great
levels of
RPG.
And since each unit can only
It's slowed a little bit by the combat, which is pretty normal for a JRPG. The art is one of the biggest selling points for me. It's just a beautiful game to look at and
cards
explore.
which are added to your deck, wisps which can be inserted into gathered cards to improve their stats and abilities, items which provide passive bonuses. Unique
It's a pretty expensive game though, wasn't it? Like was it 40?
Will you be the one to restore the Oak's song?
And Pokemon.
And join our channel to find out more.
I've never played a Pokemon game except for Pokemon Go. Here's another colorful one for you. This is like a match 3, I think. I've seen a lot about this before. Butter my boots and call me a biscuit. Yeah, the idea of Chris Tales was really good. The execution was like... it was okay. I thought. I kind of wish I knew from the trailers that I wasn't going to like the voiceover. So I don't know why I played with the voiceover on, but I honestly think if I had played with it off, I might have enjoyed the game a little bit more. It's very, very, very cheesy. You love match 3 games. I was just gonna say, I have no idea what's going on. I've never played a match 3 game. I don't know what's happening in them. New demo, just released the game already. This game's been in development for like 2 or 3 years. This has my interest. What is this? Oh wait, I've seen this somewhere. Hold up, that's the same visual effect that they used in Dice Legacy. That must be like a stock fire spark somewhere. Oh man, I really want to think of the name of this before it pops up, but I can't. Anyone know it? Turn-based grid combat. I like party RPGs. I'm curious to know how much of a story this has. War Tales. Early access, December 1st.
Hello, my name is Jason Shields from a new label called Curious Fate. Now I want to talk
Do I have that on my
about
list?
a game called Absolute Tactics: Daughters of Mercy. So even though most of my career
War
has been in
Tales.
AAA development, this is an indie game I knew I wanted to make for a long time.
Was that like a super quick image, like
Force and Vandal Hearts,
like 10 milliseconds?
that really,
There it is again. What? I can't look away. What is happening here?
and definitely kicked off a lifelong obsession for myself for games.
It's like subliminal imagery.
There are some important pillars in Absolute Tactics. I want the characters to have individual identities.
This is a mobile
Players
game.
a lot of flexibility with their playstyle.
Right?
The story is very character focused and revolves around our protagonist Huxley, his dog Max, and the mysterious voice that has appeared in Huxley's head.
This will help us on our journey.
I wanted to create a modern, stylized art style with a lot of color and distinct environment.
Hold on, I already forgot the name of that game. Was it War
Very
Tales?
small scale to large scale war levels.
This does not interest me in the least. What about you guys? It feels like
Behind the mysterious voice in Huxley
feels like a mobile game.
takes you through the opening of one of the early levels in the game.
Sorry, Curious Fate. Dev. Find and replace War Tale. Let me search.
In this level, a few of our
No, I don't have it
players
on my
will be
list.
separated
I'll have to
into
add it later.
groups and have to work together to find their way back to each other and to their confrontation with Lenexa Mercy, the first general in the game. You can see that multiple energy barriers across the level are blocking our progress. So it's up to our two parties.
This game brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
In this case, smashing crystals will de-energize the opposing energy barriers. Got him. And let our teammates progress forward.
Give me control. I like some turn-based stuff.
Lunaberry bushes are always a nice idea to hunt.
Chris Tales was turn-based. I like JRPG turn-based
items the
stuff.
player can use later.
I can't say that I'm a big fan of like grid-based combat. I did play was it Ever Tried?
Barriers down. Now both
For review. I didn't end up reviewing it because I just didn't
there
like
are a
it.
large number of character classes in the game, which dictate the skills the character.
That was grid-based.
Arcanist
turn-based.
uses the barricade via the Guardian class, which can block enemy pathing and draw aggro.
Next.
Each character can equip 2 different classes for a ton of different combinations and tailored playstyles. Callie can use the Necromancer's class's corrode ability to hit this floating enemy at a distance, as well as apply a poison DOT. And since Huxley doesn't have any enemy targets quite yet, why not use a self-conservation skill from the fighter class to regen some HP in the upcoming turns? He'll need it. Even Even though Arkin is a walking, battering ram
I just wanted to see what the chat was saying about this game.
he can still equip powerful magic.
Nobody like ripping on it.
Flare. And since we can guess this enemy knight might tread to this tile to attack our weakened arbalist, Rue will place a poison trap via the saboteur.
Yeah, nobody's talking
up
about
a
it.
little bit so we can
Kinda
see
disappointed.
other unique mechanics.
Uh,
Traps disrupt enemy movement.
how long is this
So they can be
trailer gonna be? This is crazy.
used to strategize defensively. Huxley will use
Maybe this is why this ends up being like 4 hours long, because they don't tell the devs like,
when floater bombs are killed.
give us a 1 or 2 minute trailer, not a 5-minute explanation of everything in your game.
From behind causes a critical hit for extra damage. However, some
Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's someone out there who's like really thrilled about this.
and some are strong against skill damage, so a skill attack would have been more devastating. But luckily, we thought ahead. And the poison from Rue's trap earlier will finish him off. Sigils via the Oracle class create an area of buffs on the ground. So let's tank up
Oh, pet the dog is an option? Well then you gotta buy it.
crossbow enemies and spawn these devilish little turrets.
I know, like leave something to the imagination here. Tell me that there's like character synergies and then drop it.
We're out of time.
Don't explain all the character synergies in depth.
About absolute tactics, Daughters of Mercy soon. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, well they did show the dragons at the end, like that's some bait there. Akupara. Not looking great.
No, sire.
Akupara did put out Grime though. I didn't love Grime, but a lot of people really did. Sosit, you loved Grime, right?
Spit on your creators and then what? Retreat.
I feel like it was you, or maybe it was Water Break.
Machine sighted, sire. Preparing to engage.
Another tactical.
Surface.
I like the hand-drawn mix-up here. Yeah, Grime was from Akupara.
Embrace this earth.
Even though I didn't like Grime, their community manager was like super nice.
They drink its blood to power their machines. Feel its cries in your marrow.
You love the sound design of Grime. So when I sent the community manager my review, and I just said like I hate sending these emails, but I didn't love the game, and like I had a few problems with it, and he wrote back like a really nice email. He's like, hey, like that's what you got to do as a reviewer, and like I'd rather have an honest review than somebody just like shilling the game. Cantata. So I've seen this. I've seen the title other places. That game looks really beautiful. But yeah, the community manager for Akupara, super nice guy.
Hello fellow Earthlings, I am Nana, director of Munana Games, and this is Keylocker turn-based cyberpunk action.
Cantata does look really good.
Space within the core of Saturn, in a cyberpunk society held within a massive tube with cyberpunk cities sprawling up to the surface of Saturn. Our main character, Bobo, is an illegal singer who has been imprisoned for playing music, an action strictly forbidden in the Silent Society. She has just made her escape from the prison when she comes across a jukebot, ancient technology from a previous era who has the power to play music and use it to create electricity.
This feels kind of jumbled.
Keylocker's combat features a tactical grid-based system, allowing for strategic decision-making on the battlefield. The base of the system, however, lies in the control of...
Why did they put all these together? Like, if you don't like turn-based games, you're out. After seeing like 2 or 3 in a row, at least I would be. I'd be like, I'll come back and skim this later. I don't want to watch all these in a row.
Can be built up by playing music in battle, or by stealing the enemy's electricity. EP can be spent to charge your life attack. The strength of your own attacks will be determined by a timed hit button press.
This seems like kind of interesting. It kind of feels like they're going for like that quirky Undertale vibe.
Be parried by a well-timed button press, or proper execution of a minigame.
I don't know. To me, it feels a bit.
With sufficient armor in place, parried attacks
I don't know, a bit lifeless.
And your armor expanded for extra damage. But be alert.
The combat system seems kind of
causing
interesting.
chaos on the battlefield. The last one
You can like charge up your power meter with music.
Looks like the
Nothing much. Cantata, we just saw, looked really good. War Tales, I think you would really like the look of.
If you want to see more of Keylocker,
What
head
else?
over to our Steam store page, where we have a 3-hour-long
that's about it.
demo available.
They've shown like 3
A little more.
grid-based tactical games in a row.
Check out our other game, Osteoblasts, the RPG by skeletons and for skeletons. We have released a new update to the game on Halloween featuring 14 new enemies, 11 new areas, and over 2 hours of fresh gameplay. Please check it out on Steam. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, War Tales looks really, really good. Alright, give us something good here. Feel like I'm rolling the dice, just waiting for something good. Versus Evil. They put out some good games this year. Social Deduction Adventure, because there's not enough of those. Project Winter. Looking kinda sus. Why can't I think of the name of that game? The one that like every big YouTuber and streamer played for a month. In space. This will get played by a lot of streamers because it's versus Evil and they have their Herald system where they like basically have contracted streamers and will pay people to play it. Like First Class Trouble was another game like that. Like it's a good system for publishers. And of course they're gonna pay top streamers to play their games. This does not look anywhere like that doesn't look anywhere up to par with other games of this.
We just saw
the type.
so many awesome looking games. You know, one of my favorite things about indie games is how they
That feels like an attempt to cash in on the
mix things
social
up.
deduction
And they're not afraid to help push gaming in
craze, which has already kind of passed.
I know I'm super excited about one of the upcoming games from one of the Mixed alumni.
Yeah, Among Us.
Rumors are that it's
I'm so dumb.
premiere and
Okay, but for real, like social deduction board games or like tabletop games are a ton of fun.
Jump into some action RPG.
For most people. For some people it just gives them like way too much anxiety. But Avalon is a good one. Werewolf, One Night Werewolf, Werewords is probably my favorite one of those.
To protect any.
I do like games like that.
I will not fail.
This looks cool. Oh, this looks really cool. Deck building, roguelike, finally. And I love the art style. Hey, a woman in video games that doesn't have like triple J cup size. Is this like cell shading? Not really. Maybe it's just hand drawn.
We need to know what lies beneath Oresa.
This looks sick. Only on Steam? Dang it. It's like a Castlevania type game. Whatever happened to that big Metroidvania that was supposed to come out in, like, I highlighted it in my February or March game, or video. Wow, what was that called? I'd have to look it up. It got delayed until, like, August, and then it never came out. Screen shake galore, again. I feel like I'm actually gonna be ill from watching some of these. And the flashing lights. Holy crap. What was that one called? Undungeon. That's out this month. This, not the last one. This is out this month. The 18th? You can upgrade the main gland. That's how you upgrade your characters, by upgrading your organs, and that's one that you can upgrade. November 18th? Was that, did I say the 16th? Whatever. That one looks really cool. Man, they've hit like 2 bangers in a row. What's next? Gatewalkers?
Hello, my name is Andrzej Strzelski, and I'm Game and Creative Director of Gatewalkers game. Gatewalkers
is this real-time party-based combat?
With survival elements.
I'm in for this.
Travels across different worlds in order to save their own.
This looks really bare bones, so like, can you see my mouse? This stuff here?
Generated worlds. Hostile inhabitants.
Put some work into like making your user interface look good. Please. This looks so...
Now, let me introduce...
I mean, this is probably like an early alpha. This just looks garbage.
So, as a gatewalker, one of the few chosen one, you go for the gate and explore the worlds that lay on the other side. When you're playing Gatewalkers, you're able to team up with up to 3 other players, and you can try to
Could they not...
on the new worlds.
Could they not balance the audio of these trailers too? Come on, the mix, get it together. This is like 15 decibels lower than all your other trailers.
Like toxic atmosphere, etc. And what is more, when you are playing with your mates, you are able to combo your spells in order to cast a very powerful cooperation.
Wait, is it co-op too?
During your journey, you will explore a procedure-generated world.
So it's not
with unique terrain
party-based, but it is co-op.
You will discover
I'm confused.
resources and crafting materials. You will use these crafting materials in order to craft new items. So you need to discover appropriate recipe, write different words to gather required resources, and finally you will be able to craft a new item. This is very important because in Gatewalkers there are no predefined character classes.
That is a huge tree.
Set of skills, so try tinkering with different builds.
Oh, that's like
heavy armor.
That's like Elder Scrolls level skill tree. Holy crap!
And restoring health. Remember, you are what you wear. And finally, the core element of the gameplay, the combat. The combat is truly skill-based. You need to aim with each spell, and you are able to dodge spell casted by your enemies.
So it's like League of Legends combat.
You will be able to choose from multiple different
skill-based combat. I like that.
You will be able to create your build with different passive.
Why were they spinning the arrow?
Finally, if you are
Path of Exile. I've never played that.
You will be able to cast.
I really like the look of this.
Cooperative combos together. Thank you very much for listening. It was really short.
So is it like a co-op dungeon crawler?
On wishlist on Steam and the
Gatewalkers.
In the first half of.
I wish I had my sheet pulled up right now. I'd be like typing all these in as I was watching.
Don't be afraid of portals. Become a Gatewalker.
Interesting. Yeah, that one. I like that one. It's a bummer when games copy something successful, but they're a few years late trying to cash in on the hype that's already dying down.
Today we take a look at Soldiers, our debut game.
I mean, probably, I don't know. It's hard to say if those types of games will ever completely die out because, like, it is a good opportunity for streamers and content creators to, like, cross-pollinate their audiences. This actually looks a lot like Skull the Hero Slayer, I think.
One of the most distinguishing features of Soldiers for a Metroidvania game is that it lets
Look at the skill tree of Path of Exile. I'm looking it up right now. I'm pulling up a separate window.
Each of them with their own unique combat style.
The Scout is a balanced fighter that uses shield to counter the enemy's attacks.
On the other hand, the Archer relies more on agility to dodge and counterattack.
Oh, no way! That's huge! That is crazy.
Finally, the caster is a high-risk, high-reward class.
That's nuts. I looked at it.
Because of fragility.
Sorry, what is this game called?
Upon leveling up, you can spend 1 or more mastery points to unlock a new skill.
By unlocking a skill, you will gradually reveal the full power of your class.
Finally, we would like to take some time to introduce you to environmental puzzles.
The different regions you will visit in Terra Gaia will test your brain as much as your fighting skills.
During your adventure,
I wish they would put up the name down in the bottom for a little bit. So, like in some of them they do.
This is not the only use they have. They can also give you an important advantage during combat.
We hope you enjoyed this gameplay introduction of Soldiers. We have more...
Oh, Soldiers! That's coming to Switch.
Later this year.
Soldiers is coming to PC and Nintendo Switch in the spring 2022, but it's already available to wishlist on Steam.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about this. Who's Smashing Pumpkins? Yeah, this one looks pretty good. SOUL, Soldiers. Dear Villagers is a good publisher, I feel like. What did they put out this year? The Forgotten City. Oh, what was that? Roguelite. Really, really pretty. Scourgebringer was also from them. See,
I hope you're enjoying the game showcase so far.
that trailer was like 20 decibels louder than this dude is talking.
We're at Team Mid-Autumn, and I'm here to talk to you about our game.
The audio is killing me today.
So Mid-Autumn is a roguelike dungeon crawler. You play as the next...
Leon, welcome, dude.
To take over as...
They already showcased Lila Skyark. That was like the 5th game they looked at.
Exploring the town of Nambo Key. It's just really cozy. You'll be walking around.
Anyone feel like cozy is an overused word?
Talking to townsfolk.
In indie games?
Boba.
Is it just me? Am I just a cynic? I'm a cozy cynic.
Spirit world and moving through its many chambers, clearing the rooms of pests, and figuring out its mysteries. For those of you who haven't...
This one does look nice. Like the graphics of it. I'm not sure about the gameplay.
Support during our Kickstarter campaign that I'm super humbled by. We actually managed to reach our funding goal on the day of the Real World Mid-Autumn Festival, which was super surreal. In the meantime, we've taken some time to rest.
Wholesome is the word that makes you shudder.
Working on a number of characters, enemies, gameplay, and we're excited to make the rest.
Oh no, you thought it started at what time is it now there? 7?
And
that stinks.
Check out the game.
Yeah, there were several good ones in the first hour. There was like a 15-minute stint where they showed nothing but turn-based tactical games.
I'm Sherveen. Once again, I'm the project lead here at Team Mid-Autumn.
Yeah, Mid-Autumn looks cool.
The rest of the game showcase. Thanks so much, everyone.
I have no idea what it's about. Oh, Sosich, you'll like this then. Wholesome Games Fest or Showcase is up after this, right? At 3 p.m. Eastern Time?
And once again, we want to give a huge...
Wait, so this probably isn't going on for 4 hours then?
...for having us on and letting us be a part of this showcase. Look, I know you've seen a lot of games, but there are more to come. So
who are these guys? Who is Burnout?
And Justin, and this is Burnout Brighter out.
Burnout Brighter? Who are they?
Thanks so much to our friends at Burnout Brighter, Destiny, Matt, and Darren for introducing some terrific RPGs and for always repping the mix. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I mean, so much of the video game culture is about working with each other.
I'm just waiting for her to again say like, "You guys are awesome." Word life.
Very special to us.
Reading off the
Our
teleprompter.
next segment of games is from a talented collective residing in one of our favorite Nordic regions.
Check out some new experiences from the Aurora Punks cohort.
Anyone heard of these guys? Aurora Punks? Leon?
Get ready for the new and awesome edition of Kung Fury Street Rage. A day at the beach.
Twitch just crashed?
What could
That's unfortunate.
be more epic than a true hero? Another hero. Double trouble. Enjoy the breathtaking multiplayer.
Is he gonna beat him with the mic stand?
Joins the fight. Yeah, 2. Because teamwork makes the dream work. Play as Hasselhoff, the world.
I almost said that looks like David Hasselhoff.
With his singing prowess and, oh, that's some nice chest hair, sir. More action, more awesome. This game just has more. Choose your stage. Punch Nazis in the sewers.
Yeah, I do like the music.
In the Viking Age, hell, punch Nazis everywhere, all the time. Kung Fury, Street Rage, A Day at the Beach. Available right now on Steam.
That's a weird one. Rest Racers. Wait, I feel like I just added this to my list the other day. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Anyone here big Twisted Metal fans? I played the ever-living heck out of those growing up. I love, like, car combat games. You thought that looked like Narita Boy? I thought it looked worse than Narita Boy. Narita Boy is a very beautiful game. It's not indie, but can we just get another Twisted Metal game already? With online co-op? Also, can Twisted Metal be an esport? I want to see some gameplay of this. This isn't doing much for me. Wait, Kung Fury is out on Steam in 2015? What? Okay, these graphics are reminding me of Bird and Cage. Oh yeah, the Paris stage? Yep, that's where I played it, PS1. These Aurora Punks games aren't really selling me yet. It was a System of a Down singing? Oh, it said it in the bottom. Raised fist. Okay, so it's a battle royale. Like on a small scale. Unless this becomes a meme, like this is doomed to fail. That's my opinion. I'm throwing a lot of opinions out there today. I'm like, this game doesn't look good. This game is doomed to fail. Like again, like this is people trying to cash in on Shaddle? What an odd name. Really shaddled the bet on that one. Everyone trying to get in on the Battle Royale thing, but like there's so many of those. It's a saturated market. And that doesn't look original in the least. This looks kind of cool. Nobody's done a Twisted Metal Battle Royale. That'd be kind of sick. Twisted Metal on a huge map with like cars that have different like statistics and stuff. I'd play that. Anyone out there know how to make games? I will pay you to make that game. No, I won't. Only if the game makes money.
For more Shense Club updates, check out the Pixedom YouTube channel.
Another party game. With building blocks. Oops. Do you guys like party games? It's called Block 'em. I know I'm blocking the title. I blocked Block 'em.
Have what it takes to save the world.
Sometimes I like party games, but I don't like ones that like are just so reliant on one
Play as Hoppus, a newly
gimmick
squared wizard's
of sorts,
apprentice,
like building with
to
blocks.
save the world, one leg at a time. Embark on a glorious mission to reach the king before it's something about a prophecy.
That looks kind of fun.
Harsh terrain and
I like challenging games like this, like QWOP.
Challenging of climb.
Or get like this feels like a getting over it knockoff.
A friend on your epic journey, for better or worse. Together, you will be unstoppable.
That's kind of cool that you can play it co-op though. Like I would actually probably play this.
Well, if that doesn't work, you can always take out your frustrations on each other in versus mode.
Versus mode doesn't sound as fun as
Save
co-op.
the world on Steam and
Oh wait, it's out?
Switch,
Hoplite?
Nintendo
How have I never heard of that? Oh, it came out this year, April 22nd. I'm not a big fan of fighting games. Especially one that looks like it was made for the Wii. This is like Mike Tyson Punch-Out meets the Wii. Which I think they actually... Did they make that for Wii? Deadly Combo. Big Boy Boxing has a Doc Ock character in it.
You know, Justin, it is super exciting to see these teams pop off with new projects and bring back some classics. Kung Fury has been on ice for a minute, and I am so pumped that it's being thought out for everybody to blaze up again.
I can't wait to blaze that thing up myself. Next up, we have a set of high-octane shooters that are sure to pop your weave and blow your wig into the stratosphere, including an exclusive trailer of Critical Reflexes' Rose and Locket.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Never mind, let's ride.
Let's go.
Yeah, we haven't really gotten any release dates. Well, early on there were several, but they may have already been known too. I did not like any of those games from Aurora Punks, except for that Hop Leg one. I'm sure somebody likes them. This looks like it's more up my alley. Odd color scheme though. Pink and gold. Okay, I'm less and less impressed like the longer I watch this.
Commander, we're ready.
We will resist till the end. We will defend our nation. We will fight for the homes of our people. We will engage those who wish us harm.
This feels like an original Xbox game.
And among the stars, we will confront them. We will repel them in the craters of Eris.
Like the world looked really cool from a zoomed out perspective, but zoomed in, this looks not good. And like the character animations are really odd.
Conquered and in ruins.
I hope this is like
Persevere.
early alpha footage, and they have like 5 years left to develop this.
Full might, and peace is returned to humanity and its allies.
That's supposed to be the same teddy bear? It was a completely different color. Earth from another sun. Thoughts? Oh man, it's 2:15? Okay, we'll watch for a little bit longer. Neon Doctrine. Legend of Tian Ding. You guys should check it out. So Sitch, I know we talked about it. For a beat 'em up, I really liked it. I'm not familiar with what this one is. Is this like a Doom shooter? Oh, it sure is. Even the title's generic. Yeah, it's just... It felt like a asset flip. On like a grand scale. Yikes. Oh, Leon, did you find the last 2 items? In okay, I have heard that name, Devilated. In what is the name of that game? Treasures of the Aegean. Drip Eternal. Is this like a Doom parody? The Parole Ball? Okay, I'm really curious about this one. The Paparazzi? Just whipped him with a belt. Judo Chop. Yeah, I wish I could tell you where I found that one, Leon. I have no idea. Hugo Boss? That's like isn't that like a clothing brand? Hugo Boss? Kind of like Michael Kors or something? Wait, this isn't Fashion Police, is it? It is! Wait. That's not Neon Doctrine, is it? I thought that was, who's Mike Rose with? No More Robots. They put out the demo for that, or the beta. Hold on, I gotta look that up. I'm so confused. That wasn't Neon Doctrine, I swear. Yeah, that's No More Robots. Maybe Neon Doctrine was just that first shooter, Devilated. Fashion Police Squad looks really funny. Coming in 2022. Conway, best voice acting of the year? That's high praise.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what was the name of that Borderlands game? This one looks kind of cool. Maybe a little too spooky for me. Although it seemed more like spooky instead of scary. There's a big difference.
What is he talking about, Mama?
Ooh, I love the look of this. And great music.
We just follow the path.
But these all feel like cutscenes.
Found us.
Oh, there's some gameplay. Rose and Locket. Steam wishlist. Looks like. Do you guys say it Greece?
Thank you for joining our stream. We are super excited to bring you more gameplay from the latest footage of the Crackpad show.
The Crackpad show.
So as a reminder, each time you start...
And this audio is... This is at minus 20 decibels.
That is the same. Yeah, there's time to...
Minus 15 it maxes out at. Jeez.
It's impossible to beat her, actually.
Oh no, I missed.
The color palette reminds you of Omen Sight. It kind of reminded me of Scourgebringer, which I was talking about earlier. Maybe that's why it's like fresh in my mind.
We have to decide. Actually,
I feel like this is going to be an overly long trailer because they're like playing it together while talking about it.
Yes. Because the fish are perks, then you have weapons.
Wait, this one, Crackpad, is out next month?
And if you have...
Don't tell me the last one is out next month because I really want to play that now.
Which is even tougher. More ways.
Nothing is stuck for us.
They've shown a healthy dose of party games.
Die. A heart. On the right.
Oh.
Take it. Take it.
No.
This kind of reminds me of Animal Royale, but as a party game. Oh, you're right. This is out next month, December 16th.
Oh wow. That's so fast.
It's coming into early access.
Candy, my hat definitely got jostled by that bullet.
Wait, so that's not a party game.
Crackpad show just looked bananas.
Well, fashion and gunplay. I don't know what else to say, except...
I can't take these guys seriously. Like, that did not look bananas. That looked average at best.
In order to support the devs. So be sure to check out the Mix Next event.
I know they gotta say that
where
stuff.
You can learn about the games, you can buy games.
Roguelike, PvE, or those are the tags for Crackpad.
You guys know that these wish lists are so important.
I'm way more interested in Crackpad just reading it on the Steam page than watching whatever they just showed. That looks boring.
Everywhere as well, PlayStation,
boring.
Nintendo, all that stuff. When you play some indie titles, you just want to say to yourself, that was different. That was perplexing and interesting. Check out this next set of thought-provoking and interesting games from various genres.
Weird segue, but okay. Lumberjack? Anybody? This art style, I guess it's like pastel, low poly, just always reminds me of Untitled Goose Game. I know there's plenty of games that use this art style. A destructive bear with an axe to grind. Button City 2, yeah. Yep, I forgot about that one. That one's a little more colorful though, right? Like a little more vibrant. Lumberjack. Armor Games, okay.
Sweet.
This is a mom skateboarding game?
Here is Marina.
And this is Igor, and we will tell you about our first project, One Day More. This is Hannah, and she's a young girl, and she has to find her friends in the city and persuade them to come together on a small music competition.
And do amazing things like this.
Yeah. Ooh, look at it!
Oh, the volume just increased by like 10.
This is so dangerous! Don't do that! In real life.
What is all this music? It's very distracting.
Show you the relationship between characters in the past, and
Is she some supernatural being? Like, how is she doing all these flips?
And also you can collect them in your Steam account or EST.
Girl skateboard puzzle. That's all you need to know.
you can explore everything here, and it's so fantastic. You can find so great details and
This is how I talk when I play video games too, right?
what?
Like a pause after every sentence.
Just
I would much rather just see gameplay with them talking about it rather than them actually playing it while talking about it.
Marina, main producer.
and you got CEO and the founder of Blood Studio.
Please add our game to your wish list and
This is a pass for me too. This is so
If you have any questions.
bye.
Bye bye.
boring. She's in a coma, it's all a dream. She's in a coma and she just dreams about skateboarding all day. This feels like a mobile asset flip. And is it just the art style that makes me say that? Like, well, and the characters all moving up and down in unison, like... Wait, is this a, like a I'm really confused by this battle system. A match 3 of sorts? Roguelike? I don't like when character animations are so obviously on a loop. Like, this dude just like bobbing up and down. Like, I get that it like adds motion and some interest like when things are just standing still, but it's so obvious. There have been. Leon, did you play Inscription? I have not played it. Get rid of the evidence. Just indie Grand Theft Auto. Only on Steam. Sag. Bro, like half of these games are only on Steam. Get a PC, that's the answer. I'm curious, like what percentage of indie games do you guys think are PC exclusive? Like there's so many that we don't even know about. I would say around 50%. I'm not talking about like only the good ones. Most of the good ones come to console because they have good publishers. But like there's so many games.
저는 터틀크림의 박선용이라고 합니다. RP7은 세상에서 가장 단순하고 추상적인 던전 크롤러 RPG입니다. 그럼 슬롯들을 돌려서
Can you guys hear this?
볼까요?
I feel like I'm having to do the audio mixing for this stream.
돌려서 진행합니다. 기본적으로 몬스터와 대결해서 경험치를 얻고 그 경험치를 통해서 강한 아이템을 획득하고 살아남는 과정은 다른 게임들과 비슷합니다. 그런데 이 모든 과정을 7개의 슬롯을 각각 돌려서 플레이해야 한다는 점이
Oh, roll the slots for your loot crates.
보시다시피 몬스터와 전투하거나 방패를 먹어서 방어력을
And
회복하거나
then go through the portal.
물약을
80% because yeah, that's true.
치명적인 폭탄을 해체하는
But like to me that's kind of what the last game felt like. Not an asset flip, but like I don't know. It just seems so generic.
여관에 왔네요. 여관에서 실지 말지를 고르는 것도
This one is kind of cute. You're right.
꿀잠 잤네요.
I have no idea what's happening though.
던전에서 열심히 모은 골드로 중간중간 상점에서 멋진 아이템들을 살 수 있습니다. 그런데 아이템은 최대 7개까지밖에 장착할 수 없기 때문에 자신만의 아이템 조합을 만들어야 합니다. 던전에는 다양한 개성을 가진 몬스터들이 존재하는데요. 이 해골들은 양 옆에 같은 해골이 있을 때 더 강력한 힘을 발휘하는 몬스터입니다. 거미에게 물리면 중독.
I'm not gonna lie, these ones where I have to read the subtitles and pay attention to what's going on in the trailer are they're less interesting to me because I can't
그래서 해독제도 만들어 두었습니다.
fully understand what's going on.
폭발 슬라임은 터지면서 주변의 물체들을 다 깨버리기 때문에 오브젝트 배치를 잘해야 됩니다. 이제 보스들을 만나볼까요? 보스들은 저마다 강력한 능력을 가지고 있습니다. 보스들과의 전투 역시 7개의 슬롯을 돌리면서 진행하는데요. 각 보스마다 특별한 슬롯 셋을 가지고 있기 때문에 그에 대응해서 플레이해야 합니다. 이 전염병 의사 보스 같은 경우에는 주기적으로 모든 슬롯을 독약으로 바꿔버리기 때문에 순발력 있게 대응해야 합니다.
Do any of you guys know what's going on here? Like I don't want you to try and explain it, but do you get what's going on? Do you understand the gameplay at all?
잡았네요. 실제로 플레이해보시면 생각보다 잡기 어려울 겁니다. 지금까지 RP7이었습니다. 게임은
RP7
2022년에 출시됩니다. 기대 많이 해주세요. 고맙습니다.
Okay, this is one I'm familiar with. Apico. Is this co-op too? Roguelike slot machine? Okay. Fair enough. I mean, they did use those words exactly, right? This has got to be co-op. I did not know that. This is about being beekeepers. Not sure if they're gonna mention that. I do like how they spent 5 seconds showing us that you can sleep in the game though. Are they just walking on water or is that a swamp? Visiting the temple of the bee gods. I think this looks interesting, but now with multiplayer. Wait, Apico, it's not already out, is it? Playtest coming soon. Like the characters themselves feel so small on the screen. Oh man, games are putting me to sleep. Stonks. Bro just lost his money. Apico looks fun. Yeah. This, no. Why would you, like, this looks like a work simulator. Have a good time? I doubt it. Oh, but you do get, like, a romantic relationship with a coworker. That's always fun. It's not always fun. I sound like I'm speaking from experience. PC via Steam. Yeah, that does not look... Doesn't look interesting. What is this, though? Obviously, you get to destroy them, too. I love games that have less to read. You and me both. That was my biggest complaint with The Legend of Tian Ding. So this is like a siege. Isn't there already a game like this? Kind of like a siege simulator. One came out this year. I can't remember the name of it. Besieged. It has the word literally in the name. This just kind of feels like a simulation of like how many different ways can you destroy something, and there's not a whole lot of life to it. You're not destroying like people's homes or anything. That's more fun than just destroying gigantic structure. But that was kind of cool. What is it, a Star Wars soundtrack? Rose and Locket is the best game featured for you so far?
Next up, our very own mixed collaborator and social media expert Victoria Brown is going to pop in to say hi.
What is with the sound in this?
Story-driven and simulation titles.
Take it away, Victoria.
Thanks, Justin. Hello, everyone. My name is Victoria from The Mix, also known as content creator Contriviction. As a big
what was the cel-shaded one that looked really good? That was probably my favorite one so far. The cel-shaded card battler.
A great story, but beautiful environments.
I can't think of the name. It was like right around when they showed War Tales.
Planets and stranded islands to haunted lakes and pixel cities. Here are the games that will be featured in this narrative-driven segment called Stories and Sins.
G'day, I'm Goldie, part of the team making Wayward Strand, and I'm going to demonstrate our game's unique style of storytelling. Wayward Strand is a heartfelt narrative game in which you explore many interwoven storylines. We wanted to create a living, breathing world, one with many characters who each have agency within their own lives. In order to achieve this goal, we've developed our approach of simultaneous stories. In Wayward Strand, you play as Casey, a quiet, curious teenager who is visiting an airborne hospital for the first time. After a gentle introduction, you are given total freedom over who to talk to and where to explore while time passes for everybody on board. Just like you, each character is walking around, chatting with other people, or hanging out in their rooms where you can come by for a visit. To demonstrate this mechanic, let's start by going to Ida's room. Notice the current time, just about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Ida, please, Ida. We're all friends here. Welcome to the hospital.
As you sit with Ida, she'll talk about what's currently on her mind, or ask you about what's on yours.
Austin, I like how you're playing the 3-word game.
In the next room over,
Person looking sim.
Deep in conversation.
I like this idea of like everyone is on their own clock, but this is a game that I won't play.
Let's jump into
almost
another
positive,
playthrough
like
from the same time, 10 AM. In this playthrough, you visited Mr. Avery a little earlier and have taken a seat in his room.
Just not into like
Now,
story-only
instead of getting to
games.
know
I
Ida
need some
at 10
gameplay.
AM, you are watching Mr. Avery conduct an interview with Esther about life on the airship.
Occasionally point and clicks like do interest me.
Mrs. Fitzgerald and I will...
When the past was around, I talk
At the
about
same
that so
time,
often,
you
but
could
I
be
love that
anywhere on
game.
the ship, and with any of over a dozen different characters. You might be having a confronting first encounter.
This just kind of feels like, oh, you should play it more than once so you can explore different rooms and
Or,
maybe have an
if you
interesting
like
conversation with
spending
Mr.
time
Davis
someone
instead
closer
of
to your age, you can
Mrs.
get to know Ted,
Crotchet,
a
or,
Buddha
you know.
teenager who knows more about the ship than anyone else. You choose
Glad you can run though. That walking pace earlier looked
by exploring the airship and its
terrifyingly
history,
boring.
investigating circulating rumors and gossip, or offering those aboard your friendship and support. Each playthrough is an opportunity to follow a different path through the game's storylines, to find secrets that you missed, or deepen your insight into what happens aboard the ship. And each time you play, you'll only see a fraction of what goes on in this busy hospital. A wonderful way to play Wayward Strand is at the same time as a friend. Afterwards, you can share your discoveries with each other, build your understanding together, and discuss its themes and situations.
Nobody's gonna do that. After day one, you're like, I'm not going back into that.
Many reasons,
I'm not going back to
but
that
most of
hospital.
all, for how it adds life and depth.
That's how that conversation goes. You and your friend get together and you're like, yeah, that was
empathetic and personal.
yikes.
Wayward Strand is currently in development and will be coming to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Steam. Thank you very much for watching. And
Wonder how good the graphics will look on PS5.
at waywardstrand.com.
Wonder if they'll have ray tracing enabled. Man, that just looks so boring.
Silence hung thick in the ethereal air, as if God himself were holding...
Here's one for you, Nick. A 3D exploration.
God.
If you're still here.
This place. a demonic creature made it its home. The revelation is rounded.
This just feels like a big empty world. Where are all the enemies? Maybe they're not in the game yet. Is this more of like a puzzle platformer? Because there are no enemies. Oh, there's some enemies. With the most standard health point bar you've ever seen. Man, am I getting more critical as this thing goes on? I feel like I am. There's so many games, like... Why would you play this over, like, any of the top 30 games that came out this year?
Bistoon!
Oh, The Tale of Ristoon. That's an original name. Bistoon. Pass.
Hello, and welcome to the Bookwalker.
The Bookwalker. I do like this one. This is an original, like a semi-original idea.
Dive into some of our game's details, showing you a sneak peek of what the Bookwalker.
Kind of two different gameplay styles.
You play as a rogue writer.
I wonder if the demo's still available. I played this during Next Fest.
Search of ancient artifacts.
This was probably actually one of my favorites that I played. Kind of a puzzle, puzzle exploration. Not really puzzle platformer.
Now we're in the book world, and we have to find our own path through the story.
But it goes back and forth between like first and third person.
Especially
this one's really good.
Lead to exciting or amusing situations. For example, a closed door may be opened in many different ways. Our hero can be badly hurt even during the dialogue scenes, so you make your choices wisely. Even though our hero has been handcuffed and stripped of his writing abilities, he can still use a little ink to alter the narrative and thereby influence the book from the inside, changing its reality. Nothing helps us open this door, so we will try to use the items we found in the location and the crafting table in our room. Let's get back to reality.
Step back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity.
This is your workbench. Here you can craft various items that might help you on your journey through the extraordinary worlds inside of books. Let's make a lockpick this time. You can explore your house in search of items, talk to your neighbors, and ask them for help when you...
This is a very tall person, too.
With your tasks. Take your time and look around.
This person's well over 6 feet, because like they almost hit their head on the door. Like they are hitting their head on the... Why is this person so tall? This is probably a 7-footer. Yao Ming is the main character. Shaquille O'Neal.
A large part of the prison is now available for players to explore freely. We will not go into all the details today, as we want to let the players figure out for themselves what exactly happened here. As we already mentioned, not all books may be what they seem at first glance. We work hard to ensure that each of them hooks you with its unique and profoundly crafted world, not forgetting the fun interactions with the environment and the exciting obstacles the hero will encounter along the way. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the Bookwalker.
Sweet, it is still available.
Hello everyone,
you guys should check that out.
Game designer and co-composer at the French video game company Glitchy Studio, and today I'd like to show you our game, A Musical Story. As the name suggests, it's a game that mixes music and storytelling in a very special way.
Wow.
The character, Gabriel, is in a coma thanks to the connection.
I gotta get out of here soon.
We're gonna help him remember.
I'm getting too frank.
That led him here. Gabriel's memories are constructed in layers, like music. Successfully playing a layer unlocks a fragment of memory. There is no playhead like in most musical games. You start by listening to a musical phrase, and then you have to play it back by relying on your ear as much as possible.
But it's also on the screen. Am I right? Rely on your ear as much as possible and your eyes.
Have been played, the entire memory unlocks.
Leon, are you still here? Did you see the new game coming? I think it was during the
Jimi Hendrix. Gabriel and his friends decide to cross their country to participate.
What was that called? It was the car one that was in the Thunderful showcase that had music from
everything impactful, life,
Brainwash Gang again.
Friendship.
I love that soundtrack in The Longest Road on Earth. I still have it downloaded on my phone actually.
Struggles with addiction.
It's on Spotify. I thought the soundtrack sounded really good for that one too, but I can't remember the name.
You'll experience Gabriel's journey through music and visuals alone. Our game is thought of as a great interactive musical film, in which the player and the character are linked by the thread of musical memory.
This looks very slow.
Creating and refining this new kind of experience, and we hope that it will succeed in touching you and
I hope they add some gameplay besides just like
soon on Nintendo
rehashing the music that's played. That seems very boring.
Xbox Series X and iOS. Stay tuned for more information. See you soon.
Sorry, I pulled up Twitch, so I forgot to change my category like 2 hours ago.
Peggy 18.
Martha is Dead is coming to PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and Series S consoles. Martha is Dead is a dark first-person psychological thriller set in 1944 in Italy. It blurs the lines between reality, superstition, and the tragedy of war. As the conflict intensifies between German and Allied forces, the desecrated body of a woman is found drowned. Martha. Martha is dead, and her twin sister Julia, the young daughter.
I kind of thought this was already out.
Alone deal with the acute trauma of loss and the fallout from her murder.
Did it have a release date and it got delayed?
Mysterious folklore and the extreme horror of war that draws ever closer.
Wait, Wired Productions. What else did they put out?
Martha is Dead is an exploration of loss, relationships,
The Falconeer.
Psychological.
That's who's publishing this game.
Period of history, all seen through the eyes of a young woman who seeks the truth.
Lumo.
But who also has secrets of her own to hide. Players will be able to freely explore the breathtakingly realised Tuscany countryside on foot, by boat or bike. Grounded in reality, Martha is Dead setting and historical context are inspired by real.
This game is getting you, Austin? Really?
Faithfully reconstructed.
You like first-person kind of horror games? They're not my cup of tea.
Unique experience. It straddles a fine line between multiple genres.
That looks interesting though.
Pulling devices from each to craft a wholly new, unrivaled experience, whilst also dismantling traditional expectations. What is most unique about Martha is Dead is that the true protagonist of the game is the story.
They previously developed The Town of Light, if you've ever heard of that.
Alternating between dream and reality sequence, which are often hard to distinguish from one another. Martha is Dead blends psychological, horror and thriller elements together as one. The team at LKA have also introduced a rather robust camera system within Martha is Dead. Julia is an avid photographer, and as such, throughout the story, players will be able to use her camera to take pictures for their own pleasure. The camera will also feature in progressing the story, and will also allow the players to discover more about the game world itself. Martha is Dead also guides you through 1940s photography, where you'll be able to develop your own actual photos taken within the game through a fully working in-game darkroom. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this presentation.
That music needed like some reverb or something at the end. That little vocal riff. Some more Neon Doctrine. What is this? Is this Hazel Sky?
Genius here.
there.
This one looks interesting. You've heard of the Town of Blight. Okay. Yeah, I don't play. What did I play? Blair Witch for our like 1,000 subscriber celebration. Did not enjoy it. Knew I wouldn't. I think this is like 3D kind of exploration. And I thought, like, a lot of people really hyped this up, but I don't think it looks that great. Let me just lean on this fence for 3 seconds until it opens. How is that fun gameplay? Like, this looks okay. Did I get 100%? No, I finally beat the 3rd level of difficulty, Nightmare, and unlocked the last level of difficulty. I'm at, like, probably 80% unlocked. But I swear, like, there are some achievements that I've done that haven't registered. Like, the one for Lewis where you have to go through an entire looped run without gathering a heart. I know that I've done that, and it didn't pick it up. I, like, specifically didn't break jars or anything like that. Leon, what do you think about this one? I thought it would look a lot more impressive. It's been a while since I've seen any updates on it. The gameplay looks really, really boring, I think. Got that Mega Grants money, though. That's so frustrating about Dead Estate 2, because I love that game, and I know you did too. Music's making you sleepy. Is this like every simulator rolled into one? Like gardening, farming simulator, pressure washing simulator? He probably turns into a lawnmower for lawn mowing simulator. You like the look of Hazel Sky. I mean, I like the look of it, just, I don't know, some of the gameplay stuff looks weird. And that trailer was incredibly slow. Another survival game. Yeah, except in this one you're a sim. Oh, farm with your friends. It's co-op. Can you play The Sims co-op? Like, if this does what The Sims can't do, I might actually play this. Some nice aubergines there. This farmer does not drive a moped. Come on. This is The Sims. This has to be The Sims. Come on. Yes! Except in The Sims you can't drive, right? Flirt, buy, drink. Canoodle. Okay, I wrote this one off immediately, but this might actually be kind of cool. I love The Sims, though. You have to understand, like, I love The Sims. This is taking some serious twists and turns. The Rancher's New Beginning. I mean, it kind of feels like my time at Porsche and games like that. but more like The Sims. The Sims meets My Time in Portia. I might check that one out.
You are not alone. It's time to return to the sci-fi universe of...
Also, sorry, I think that one was super loud.
And out there, you are a starship captain on a voyage like no other.
This seems very strategy heavy.
And witness wonders never seen by human eye.
From the fact that there were periodic elements listed as like things you could upgrade.
And a uniquely generated galaxy bring infinite replayability. 7 years ago, a whole new universe was born. Created in 2014 by artist and game developer Michael Beffer and renowned writer Fibre Tigre. Out There was an early indie games cult hit, selling over 500,000 copies and inspiring a global fan base.
Really?
In the original Out There, you awaken from a cryosleep aboard the Nomad, but you are not in our solar system.
500,000 copies?
You're very much alone. Players all over the world were captivated by Out There's beautiful 1980s comic book aesthetics. Out There was an epic adventure of hard-won survival, but also full of emotion and wonder. Now, in 2022, we at last return with Out There Oceans of Time, the most ambitious Out There game yet. The core creative team of artists have all returned to create this bold new vision of Out There.
I think there's a much higher likelihood that this one won't be like nearly as successful.
The rich, unique universe of...
Back when the first one was released, the indie game scene was completely different. Like there weren't as many indie games to choose from. February 10th. I don't think they've announced a date before this, right? I mean, it still looks cool. Falling Frontier. That's a very confusing title logo. Coffee Talk 2. I played the demo of that. It was a little slow for me. I'm sure the story was great. Flynn in our Discord community really loves that one. I think they still go by Flynn. Wait, wasn't Coffee Talk by Toge? That's who did When the Past Was Around. And I love that game. This seems very slow. Which I'm like most things in space are, right? Carol, you gotta go. Actually, I have to go too. I hope this is about to wrap up. I don't think it is. This will be our last one together. And then I'm gonna wrap it up. But Carol, I hope you have a great afternoon or evening. Wherever you are. Thanks so much for hanging out. Is this like pixel art Townscaper? Some weird sort of 2D RTS. Man, we should have left after the last one. This doesn't look interesting. Okay, well now I'm back. Where did that come from? Lakeside? Man, I just want to end on like a real banger. That wasn't it by any means.
Now up next is a bite-sized version of the annual Wholesome Direct Showcase featuring independent, volunteer-driven content organized by the Wholesome Games community to spotlight uplifting and thoughtful indie games.
Good stuff.
We will catch you in a minute.
Wholesome snack. If you guys want to watch that, I'm sure you can find it. It's at the mix. You know what? I'll link to it. If you want to continue watching that, you can watch it there. Some decent games. Yeah, I think we already, yeah, for sure. If they're going into wholesome games, I know Sosich, you love wholesome stuff. Yeah, I do feel like the good ones were earlier on. Also, I gotta go eat. Got work later this afternoon. Rocket League RLCS is on right now. I might catch some of that while I eat lunch. I'm definitely gonna catch some of that while I eat lunch. But yeah, guys, this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed watching the mix. And thanks for hanging out and watching it with me. I really enjoy seeing upcoming games, and that's kind of my thing on my channel too, is showing off upcoming games. So it's always nice to have some new ones to put on the radar, put on my list, so that I can then show them to you again at a later date, whenever the month comes or the week. But yeah, I'll be back sometime next week. I mean, stream will be Thursday, but I've got a video coming out showcasing Bright Memory Infinite. Wait, Bright Memory. Is that right? My memory is not so bright. Bright Memory Infinite. Yeah, I played it yesterday. I had a lot of fun. Some other games that I'm taking a look at. Epic Chef. I know there's more. Hold on. Epic Chef is actually surprisingly interesting. I thought I wasn't gonna love it as much, but Team 17 has surprised me again. Pinchcliffe Grand Prix. Maybe one from the past that I missed. We'll see if I have time to slide it in there. But yeah, kind of a slower month for indie games with a lot of AAAs coming out. But still some good ones to be found for sure. But yeah. Nick, Sosich, Carol, I know you left, but thanks for hanging out. Austin, good to see you again. Leon, I know you said you gotta head out. Thanks for being here. Enjoy your walk with Spider. Yeah, I will see you guys next week. Next Thursday, I'll be back with more Elder Souls. I'm already looking forward to playing that again. So, I'll see you guys live then. Lady Swytastic, you're still here? You were like the first person in here. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys in the Discord. I'll talk to you in the comments, you know, whenever I put out the video. Probably sometime between Monday and Wednesday. I don't know. There's so many games to play. There's so many games. But yeah, guys, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you in the next one. Have a great day, afternoon, or night, wherever you are.